First good one on the frog of practice.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't
way
hit
back
yet.
off the
Damn, ain't
grid.
that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Oh, hold my beer for a minute.
Tomorrow morning, fishing a tournament in La Crosse. Every bass counts for $15,000. I'm pretty excited about this event. Been practicing for 3.5 days. Breaking down water, Pool 8, Mississippi River. It's late June, early July 1st we'll be fishing the tournament, and it's kind of that post-spawn to early summer transition, and I have not found the fish super grouped up except for maybe one spot. Classic Bass Champions Tour. They have some wrinkles. There's a lake split or a river split. We have 2 halves. We can fish the northwest half in the morning and the much bigger south and east side, Wisconsin side, in the second half. I actually found some better fish. I'm more confident in this morning period on boat 20, and we'll see. We're gonna pick up our Marshall. We're gonna get after it. We're gonna go out. Might have a camera guy from Champions Tour joining us at some point mid-morning, but I'm optimistic to go out and have a really good event here. So we're gonna see how this unfolds. Hopefully I can show you a little glimpse of what I found here in practice, and you'll see it unfold during the tournament. I think I found something to be excited about here. I'm way back, so far back, further than I've ever been. It's kind of shallow, but it's clean. There's a little creek running in there, and a creek there, and a creek there, and one over there. And I see bass swimming all around. And I've had a couple that I've caught, a couple take my frog. And if the water's coming up, I think they might even load in even harder. It's only Saturday. Let's come up another foot or two. As long as this doesn't turn muddy and it pours in clear, this could be a super special spot. There's one just spooked right next to the boat, but I don't know. I guess you'll find out later in this video if this pans out. So we're staying at good buddy Kevin Rue's house. He makes me park outside like a peasant while he parks both of his boats in the garage, the Phoenix and the Flat. Great place to stay. Kevin's making some last minute adjustments in the dark, like a troll under a bridge in there. Super. Tell us how happy you are about the lake split.
It's awesome. I love the north end of Pool 8. It's a great fishery, a lot of grass, a lot of stuff to frog. It's great. But no, should be a good tournament. I don't know, adds a good variable. Should keep the weights rather tight in the first period, I guess, and see what happens, I guess.
This is your tournament favorite local, picked by 2 pundits.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. I have no idea, they picked me too, but he's the local in this tournament. But beautiful night here in La Crosse. I think we're gonna have decent weather. We might get a little bit of rain, but sunny, relatively calm winds. Slamus is ready to roll. Starlink, hopefully we're streaming, so you might be watching this video after the live stream. The Dobbins are all laced up in the boat. This is hopefully largely a power fishing deal. We got 3 frogs on, a chatterbait, a swim jig, a punch rig, a lot of bait casters, a lot of power in there. Hopefully it goes down on the frog and we can put a hurting on him in the morning. My second half, we'll see. There's a lot of good water, but I did not find a lot of groups of fish in that big area. We're gonna start the tournament morning for $15,000 in 3, 2, 1. Waiting, getting things set up here. We got our GoPro all set up. A little banana for potassium, a little Diet Dew in the morning. We got the Starlink so we can try to stream this thing. Hopefully this is the first live run with the Starlink GoPro. We got remote mics. Let's hope it all goes well. Remember, this is an every fish counts tournament. We'll have a marshal. They're all up there. We're gonna pick them up in a minute. High school anglers, mostly volunteering their time. Actually, they get paid. They're gonna weigh the fish, verify it, photo, put it in the app, and then they're gonna write on a scorecard. I initial it, and then we get back to fishing. So it's live, catch, weigh, release. There's a leaderboard on the Classic Bass Real Live Well app that you can check out and follow along on these tournaments. But we're gonna get ready. I gotta get out some rods and we'll be going here in a few minutes. All right, so I'm Rich.
I'm Ken Pucell.
So are you a veteran marshal?
Yeah, I'm the guy that they call if they need a few.
Nice. So you've done the classic bass?
About probably 12 times probably
Okay, nice.
over the years. Yeah, my son did it a lot when he was in high school. How you feeling about it?
Optimistic.
All right.
Boat 20. There's our box. Boat 20. It comes with a score sheet that we got to fill out. There's our Dobbin setup. We got 1, 2, 3 frogs, chatterbait, arsenal swim jigs, and something to flip. Going mostly power today.
Red Slinger in.
Boat number 21, Benedict Kapinski.
Time to go. We left 5 minutes early. Hopefully we're at our spot, ready to do lines in at 7. Pre-hydration. This thing just sweating or is it like leaking?
You're not messing around with that jug.
Beautiful day in La Crosse. We got about probably we got a pace setter. We are definitely just idling.
Wow.
There's Caleb, our Vermilion Marshal, and Chad Smith. All right. Approaching the no wake. 55-mile-an-hour speed limit in the Champions Tour. Just probably good with the high water and everything going on this week on the river. Definitely saw some floaters. Hopefully the wind noise ain't too bad. That sucks. Well, if he's going all the way up there, we're just going to start out here, unfortunately. Dang it.
God, he's sniped that.
Ugh.
Sniped
I thought I was home free.
How big is this area?
It's a big area, but there's a sweet spot in the back. All right, we're here. I'm going to try to pick off a couple here. He sounds like he's running all the way back. Ugh, that makes me want to vomit. If he's going back that far, he knows what's back there. We just got to settle down and fish now. We can't do anything about it. Well played, Mr. Moyna. There is some fish out here on the face. We'll have to take what we can get here.
Can you fish behind the guy?
Well, here's the thing. In the back of there, there's like creeks flowing in. And they're, some of them fish are right up in there, like sitting right where it flows in. There's other water back there that you can catch them, but really wanted to get right in on that juice for some easy ones. I think I have a screenshot of it somewhere, or maybe I just wrote it down on the There is definitely fish up where he is, but it's not what I would consider the juice.
So you can see him up there.
Yeah, see his head?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
So Jim's up here to the left. We're gonna try to sneak in this right pocket. Not gonna waste any time like before.
Dino in the lead, 4 fish, 10 pounds.
4 for 10s in the lead.
Yep. Capra.
He was poor mouthing.
I know.
Classic Dino.
Couldn't find a fish.
Have to balance our enthusiasm with getting into this corner with patience. Because there are fish leading in, but we want to be in potentially in the back. We're gonna know pretty soon whether it's gonna happen when we get back a little bit, but I don't want to run over this in case there's some sitting out here. All right, we're almost an hour in, still looking for fish number 1. I don't know why they wouldn't be there anymore unless somebody caught them. Yesterday I just threw up in there and it was like, it's what dreams are made of in theory, unless those guys did come in here and they just haven't got them to post somehow. Like they caught them and they didn't actually go to Score Tracker, which is a possibility back here, I suppose. Maybe some locals came in and meat hooked them. Puzzling. Deep breath. You can see why I was excited about coming back here. Yeah. We came to the spot. Now I'm guessing 1 or 2 boats was already been in here, but if they would have been in here, I think you could still get a bite after. I mean, like,
yeah, we covered a mile.
And those guys came right back here. It's weird. I mean, like, do we keep hunting around? Do we wait for them to turn on? Do we think the sun comes up, all of a sudden they'll just pull back in there? I don't know. I don't know if we got that kind of time. If this is a regular tournament, I'd probably come back in here in the second half, like after lunch, and just run back here and nose in here quick. And I mean, maybe it's a little dirtier in here, but it still looks pretty good. One loop in here with the Flappy Frog. Show him something hopefully that he didn't. Maybe we'll... I got a couple nice bites doing that yesterday, so... I mean, if it looked bad or something changed, it would be a lot easier to bail on this. Or if I had like, oh, well, we'll just go to the other spot where I thought I could catch them. Just had a bite. short struck it. Something swirled at it. Would make for a cool fish catch.
Very cool.
Or 10. Shit, I didn't trim it down far enough. Ah! Like it's deeper than when I came in here the other day. Oh, little baby bass. I don't think he's a pound though. Fuck, I
See if he'll play.
don't know. I don't think he's a pound, but just we're scrambling right now.
Got to break the ice. I get one in a row.
It's pretty bad. I think I just saw an 11-incher and I thought, could it weigh a pound? And I threw a Cinco at it.
Looks great back here.
Yeah, that's not been the problem. It's looked really good.
You got a lot of other boats back here?
There was a couple, but I don't think they caught him either based on unless they're not loading the score tracker, they didn't catch him either.
Been slow everything we've seen so far too.
I mean, I understand being slow, but like, I don't know how
Yeah.
I didn't get a bite.
I fished some awesome mats this week and it's like,
I mean, they were here yesterday.
oh really?
I shook them off yesterday.
Yeah, they should be fine.
We're catching them so good, they had to come find us.
So how's the morning been?
The morning has went about as badly as you could possibly imagine. I had one kind of bite. Something just kind of swiped at my frog. That's it. I didn't run over the shallow part to come in here, and Jim Moyna did, and he beat me to the back, but he only caught one fish, so I don't know that it would have mattered much, but if I would have been back there first, I probably would have gotten out of there quicker, which means I could have moved on from it. But I had a place where they were loaded yesterday. I shook off like 6 or 8 in 10 minutes. And I haven't caught a fish, so I don't know. Something clearly changed. I tried to spend some time in there to try to relocate them. It didn't work. Now we're kind of checking a spot where we had a couple bites not far away. And we're going to be going into, I don't know, save mode, we're going to probably start hopping around trying to get a bite here and there. I don't really have any other areas to like hunker in until we get a bite. But the water looks good. There's been bait around, like something changed, but it's not obvious why at this point to me. I mean, the fact that it was tougher or something like that doesn't surprise me, but the fact that it would literally turned into a ghost town where I couldn't get a bite is pretty surprising. The good news is it's tough, and 2 bites would probably put me in check range at this point based on the leaderboard if it's accurate. Can't sit back here and go down with the ship. We gotta make an adjustment. Catching a handful of fish could get us out of this half and survive, even though the plan was to thrive in this half. And we're about to bail on this too now. Yeah. Good old Pettibone campground. What the heck? get a bite. I was like, what the heck? Didn't feel tiny. Not gonna pretend it was like a big one, but probably had a really good chance of being a 1 pounder. Well, the good news is we generated a bite. Bad news, we did not convert. We gone. Let's go. We got one, boys. Jeez. Ah.
2-2.
2-2?
Yeah.
All right.
Got it?
So just write down 2-2 and we'll let him go, right?
Yep, and then
All
you
right.
sign
So
it right there.
we're good to let him go.
Let him go,
Okay.
yeah. We got to give you a 2-minute warning.
Yep.
So we'll start that.
So we got our first fish. We can talk to the camera, right? 9:50. We have an hour and 10 minutes. We just got our first fish. We'll probably get a score tracker update to see where a 2-2 put us.
You're done.
Be a pound. Oh, not. Ugh, these smallies. I don't know if he's even gonna be a pound.
Let's see if it goes.
Let's hope. You ready?
Yep.
It's not gonna.
No, he's
15. He ain't gonna go.
15, he won't go.
Timer.
I gotta hit the timer.
When it rains, it pours. Short fish fall off to give you a penalty. The socks
There
and,
it is.
socks and slides is a power move for sure.
That's a little warm, but it's green on. Comes to my feet for sure.
Feels a little better. Oh boy, I really just about blew that one.
Yeah.
I think I've got it. Oh my god. I'm literally the worst at fishing right now.
Settle this guy down.
We'll get the.
If he hits the floor like that, is that a penalty?
I am not 100% certain if there's like slight touch or not, or what that's like. Just in case. Just in case we didn't know if it was a penalty, we cemented it as a penalty, just to be sure. Just for the people at home, that's 3 fish, 3 penalties. Usually when you cover up their eyes, they settle down and then
2-1 for sure.
2-1?
Yep,
You
it's
still need
settled at 2-1.
still need a picture, or you
Yep,
get rid
I
of
still need a picture.
2-1. Not a bad little average here.
Picture.
But good, get it back.
Yep, 2-1 is now.
Yeah, like I'm stacking them. I could like a 6 minute, that's a power nap now. Like, honestly, like this last couple stops, at that rate, I'd be having a good period.
36th place.
36th. How far are we out of 17th now? What was it, like
4 pounds.
4 pounds out? We can catch that before the end of the period potentially.
Lines in.
Lines in. All right. Daddy needs another one. Got bit there again. What are all these rods that I never intended to break out? Take out 3 rods, catch it, be a short, break, drop it on the floor, lose multiple minutes. I don't know, like my line got drugged down. I don't know if there was a fish on there or it just was wrapped around all kinds of stuff or what. Definitely not a keeper. Pro tip, don't bring little fish in the boat so you don't get a penalty on it. There we go. Old green jeans. I am a idiot.
Take the weight, boys. £2, 1 ounce.
2-1.
Picture.
Just kidding. I was messing with you.
Just checking.
No, something going.
Okay. 1040.
Well, we caught our third keeper. 10:41. 19 minutes, takes 8 minutes to idle in, so we might have time to catch another fish or two, minus the penalty. So again, I did get another keeper penalty. I think I'm like too amped up. Like the first 2 they fell off the hook. The last 2, like it was me unhooking them. So it's just like I need to like chill out and just grab the fish. Like I didn't drop a single fish. I caught 73 at Vermilion and didn't drop. I think I had 2 or 3 fall off all day. And most of them all came on the boat swing, not like trying to handle them. 27th. Third fish got us 20. So we went from 67th, dead last, no fish. We've caught 3, 27th, and we're probably 1 bite from a check at this point. I don't know, if we get 1 more bite, we could salvage this period. Now the second period I'm not feeling super great about. I think Kenzie's in a sundial. It seems like it was longer than 2 minutes, doesn't it? Lines in. Old green jeans. Oh, my GoPro here got stuck in hyperspeed mode. So I tried to slow it down as much as I could so you could see the fish catches. So we got a dink here. And then I hook up on what is a really good bass right here. And we boat flip this bad boy, which ends up being a 3-pound, 4-ounce smallmouth, which was a godsend with just a few minutes left in the period here. you didn't get the memo. Straighten this side down. All right, we gotta head in. We'll talk in the new week, fam. All right, we ended the half. We went in the last, I don't know, hour or 90 minutes, went from dead last to 19th and only what, 2-3 ounces, something like that?
7 ounces.
7 ounces out of the check. So I can get one scoreable bass to start the period. I could be in the check range. Now, I thought I had good fish this morning. That didn't pan out. This afternoon's going to be more hunting and pecking like this. But what's the lead right now going into the half? You know,
4 fish, 9 pounds.
oh, 9.
8 ounces.
9 pounds 8 ounces. And what's leading?
21.6.
21. So we're almost halfway to the lead. We're like 12 pounds back. So it's still doable. Things got to go right here. But during the break, you got to hydrate, you got to get something to eat, you got to re-rig your rods and be ready to go. We can't waste any time. Here, drop off a score sheet, drop off camera guy. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, nice job. Hey, I can say you're going to be in the video.
You caught enough to be in the video. There's a good story with it now.
Yeah, oh for sure. It would have been more boring if you just caught whenever you...
Well, big left or right here. We'll find a parking spot.
It'd be icing on the cake at this point. So we're good?
Yep, we're good. Thanks.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
You guys need to play bumper rolls over here and pull down and use the heat.
Halftime, refueling, having an adult Lunchable. Got the rod rig. We did not thrive, but we salvaged the first period. I don't know. Should have pulled the plug earlier, but that's fishing. Now we got to go scramble on. Now, I got some fish. They were less dialed than I thought, the ones this morning, but those clearly weren't dialed. So we're going to go make a run. We got some time. Well, like one bite will be in the check, and I think I'm what, 12 pounds out of first? Anything over 20 pounds this half would be really strong, I think, and give us a good shot to like be up in the top 10 check line. So we're gonna go chase some frogfish again early. Well, I might make a stop on some current, but I think we'll be quick to bail and just try some main river current rock stuff because that's where we caught the fish. So we might just go junk fishing and scrap the practice if we don't get it going quick. But that's the first half report. Basically need to be back at the cutoff at 3:30.
Right here?
No, I mean like the boundary line.
Oh, okay.
I did have a little nibble there. Put my tube down. This tube is about hatched. I should have retied this tube. Does that count or not count?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Shorty. Not talking about you.
Don't play.
Oh, what the? I think one just blew up right there. Pretty sure. Pretty sure a fish just swirled right there.
Serious.
Let's go. Okay, let's calm down. I got my thumb in his mouth. This might not be a penalty. It's definitely a scoreable. Just call 12 or 13, whichever you want.
413.
113? 113.
Yeah, 113.
I wish it was a 413.
Okay, hold on. Let's get the picture. All right.
My first bass without a penalty. Let's go. So it got me in the top.
19th still.
It's 19th? So other people are catching some fish. Dude, I thought one was sitting on it. I don't know. Should have rigged more tubes. I think he'll go. I think he'll be a 1 pounder.
Like right on that edge, but maybe
He looks bigger than those 15 ounces.
They do. He does. I mean,
Be big, buddy. Hopefully you ate a minnow not that long ago.
yes, sir. Oh yeah, baby. 1, 2.
1, 2. Let's get a photo.
1, 2. All day long. Got it.
We're rolling. I think next time I won't be so cutesy like trying to make these long casts. I'll just come up and he's a short. I think. Doesn't look like a 1 pounder. I don't think so. Well, yeah, we almost used the whole like 45 minutes there, but we got 2. We're gonna keep moving here. Spot change. See, it's clear here, but it's slimy weeds. And then up tight, the water got weird. But the grass is better up there. Better pull the plug on this. Stuff we fished in practice isn't working. We'll just try random stuff. Let's meet him halfway. Let's just. The swim jig used to be so dominant out here.
Spearfish is up in the Black River, though.
He likes 7. There we go. Should be a pounder, I think.
I think so. No giant, but he's giant enough. Oh, it's good. Give us 1.7. 1.6.
1.6. Photo?
Yep.
1.6. Number 3 of the period. We're up to 7 fish for the day. Get it back in the water.
Yes.
Little tap. Feels really small. Something bumped it. Little tiny one. I was looking for schools. I was like, I don't want to be scrounging around out here for a fish every now and then. I was like, well, that sounds pretty goddamn good. Stuff I haven't fished in a long time. It's cooking here.
Oh, yeah.
But on a point, there's usually a dead spot where a fish can sit, or a couple. God, I felt like something like popped in there. I don't know if it was just a limb I was bouncing on, but I thought. Yeah, it could have just been the... Nope, something definitely grabbed my cricket there and took it.
Seemed like it too.
It's a good thing I got that drop shot rod out for all the casting I have not done with it today. Thought the wing dam would like connect here, but doesn't appear to. Thought it kind of looked like that other, minus the tree, I thought it looked like that other spot on the map. It's not gonna make it, I'm pretty sure. Three minutes. Running out of time to get one in. Time to go. Show's over. Not good. Well, we just dropped off Marshall Ken. We caught 3 bass. Our second bass had us in check range. Our third bass only had us, I don't know, 20 something. So, and I didn't catch a bat, didn't catch keeper the last, I don't know, 2 hours or hour and a half. So I'm sure I'm somewhere between like 35th and 50th, but we'll find out. I'll give you an update. We're gonna load the boat and go shake somebody's hand that caught him, but we'll talk about the adjustments. I never got a frog bite, or never had a frogfish. Had 2 fish miss my frog all day. It was nothing like practice. It seemed like the grass largemouth absolutely went in the garbage from what I could tell. I thought I was gonna smash him in the first half. Couldn't get a bite, scrambled, caught some fish, and I just didn't have anything like that on the lower pool to replicate how I caught him at the end of the first half. So I don't know, tried some new stuff, ran water, tried to keep moving, it just didn't happen. Fished my butt off. That's tournament fishing. If you want to see a much better Classic Bass Champions event performance, make sure you check out this video on the screen right here next.